It rang only once, then silence. I've been following true crime for years, and I've read some unsettling cases, but none of them compared to what happened in my town back in 2014. It's the only case that still keeps people from answering unknown numbers late at night. This is the story of a one-ring phone call, a disappearance that spiraled into something much darker, and the suspect who shouldn't have been a suspect at all. On September 18, 2014, 24-year-old Maya Dawson was at home studying for her nursing exam. Her roommate was out of town, and her apartment was quiet except for the soft hum of her desk lamp. At 11:47 p.m., her cell phone rang. But the odd part? It rang once. A single, short vibration. The call Idaho read, unknown number, duration, 1 second. Before Maya even had time to stand up, the call vanished from the screen. No voicemail, no message, nothing. Neighbors later told police they heard Maya open her front door about a minute after the call. One neighbor swore he heard someone say Maya's name outside. And then, nothing. Quiet. Dark. By morning, Maya was gone. At first, investigators believed it was random, a stranger. A drive-by abduction. Wrong place, wrong time. Her apartment showed no forced entry, no fingerprint anomalies, and nothing missing, except her phone. But here's where the case shifted from routine to bizarre. 3 days later, Maya's mother received an incoming call. It was from Maya's number. She answered, praying her daughter was alive. Instead, all she heard was breathing. Slow, shaky breathing. Then the sound of someone walking over loose gravel. Then, silence. The line cut. Police traced the signal to an abandoned irrigation ditch behind a shut-down apple farm. But Maya's phone wasn't there anymore. What investigators did find were footprints. 2 sets. One set leading toward the ditch. A smaller set leading away. That detail was kept out of the public reports. Everyone said the same things about Maya. Sweet. Hardworking. Quiet. No drama. But the more detectives pressed, the quicker cracks formed in that image. A coworker revealed someone had recently been following Maya, a woman named Lena Ortiz, a former patient at the clinic where Maya interned. A year earlier, Maya had documented signs of domestic abuse during Lena's routine exam. That report led to social services stepping in. Lena lost custody of her son for 6 months. According to coworkers, Lena never forgave her. And here comes the twist. Lena disappeared 2 days before Maya did. Nobody noticed because Lena lived alone, except Maya. Inside Lena's small apartment, investigators found printed screenshots of Maya's social media. A map with Maya's usual walking routes marked. Empty instant noodle cups stacked in the sink. And a diary with entries like, "She ruined everything," and "I want her to understand." But the strangest part? Phone records showed Lena hadn't called Maya in months. So if Lena didn't make that one-ring call, who did? A week into the search, 2 hikers reported something eerie. They saw 2 women on a ridge trail near the closed apple farm, 2 days after both women were reported missing. One woman looked scared, like she'd been crying. She wore a thin gray hoodie and carried a small backpack. The other woman, taller, limping slightly, had a thick bandage on her hand. Investigators immediately thought of Maya and Lena. But when they searched the ridge, no footprints. No clothing. No signs either woman had been there. Like the forest swallowed them. 2 weeks after Maya vanished, her phone sent one final signal. Automatic. Brief. Less than a second. Investigators traced it to the lake near Ridgepoint Bridge. A dive team combed the water for 3 days. They found nothing. No phone. No clothes. No remains. Just freezing water and the whisper of wind over the bridge. Some detectives believed the phone had been turned on for a split second, maybe while someone tried to destroy it, then discarded. Others believed something else, that someone turned it on intentionally, as a message. To this day, investigators cannot answer the biggest question. Were Maya and Lena together willingly, or was one forcing the other? There are 3 theories. She blamed Maya for losing custody. She wanted revenge. The hikers saw them together on the ridge. But this theory has a huge hole. Lena disappeared first. Someone who made the one-ring call. Someone who followed both women. Someone trying to frame Lena. But police never identified a third set of footprints. This is the theory locals whisper. That the one-ring call wasn't a lure, but a warning. A warning that came too late. Maya is still missing. Lena is still missing. The case file is still open. Every year, the lead detective reviews it, hoping for something, a new tip, a lost piece of evidence, a confession. But the scariest part? In the years since Maya vanished, other people in our town have reported receiving the same thing. A single ring call from an unknown number. No voicemail. No caller ID. Just one short vibration. Then silence. Most people ignore it. Some think it's a glitch. But the families of Maya and Lena? They're convinced it means something. Something the investigators never figured out. Something, or someone, still out there. Studio microphone. This is Real-Time Tellers, real crimes, real people, told in real time. Subscribe for more stories the world tried to forget.